Coach Ryan here from Football Training Solutions, and with today's video I'm going to be going over the common mistakes that I see with the single leg RDL that you can look out for when you have your athletes performing this exercise. So the single leg RDL is a great exercise to help reduce the risk of injury by improving pelvic stability, so improving glute strength, improving core stability when it's performed correctly. The problem is, more often than not, it's not performed correctly. So again, I'm just going to go over some of the common mistakes that I see to help you out when you're looking at your athletes performing this exercise. So with the first issue, as you can see here, my kneecap starts pointing in, and then my knee starts to drift towards the inside, away from the base of my foot. And this pretty much eliminates all the benefits that we can get from this exercise because the glutes are now not being strengthened as well, the core is not stabilizing, so nothing around the pelvis is helping stabilize the knee. So to correct this, we want to make sure that we ask our athletes to point the very middle of their kneecap at the point of their shoe, and you want to make sure that we keep the knee right on top of the base of the foot. So not inside, not outside, just right over that base area. So that's it for the first mistake. Let's go on to the next. So next one, backs are a little rounded here. We just want to make sure we're drawing a straight line from the tailbone to the base of the neck. That way it's nice and efficient. When your back's rounded out, you're starting to take some of the effects or some of the benefits away from the glutes because now you're starting to extend through the spine as you stand up, and that'll be using the back muscles instead of using the glutes and using the core. So to correct that, just ask the athlete to pull his chest up. That way the back's nice and flat. For this next mistake, using too much of a squatting motion here. So instead of this knee being a little more pushed back or the leg being a little straighter, we're using this as more of a one-legged squat to bring the kettlebell down towards the platform. So to correct this, we just want to ask the athlete to straighten his legs, and then from there, get a slight bend in the knee, and then we're going to push the hips back, hinging the torso over the top. On to the next mistake. So with this one, all of the movement was coming from the torso pretty much. So with my torso, and you can see my shoulders are a little rotated, I'm just trying to reach the kettlebell towards the ground in this one. You really want to see this leg coming up and initiating this movement, and you want to have roughly a straight line from the base of the neck down through the heel. So if I was in this position, you'd want to see the leg somewhere around here, but instead it's all the way down here. So you can tell that I'm reaching with my torso, trying to bring the kettlebell down. So to correct that, just ask the athlete to keep raising his leg, keep raising his heel up, 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 until you see it in a good position, and then ask the athlete to repeat that movement the next time. So here's a little better job here, just to demonstrate what it should look like roughly. So again, there's roughly a straight line from the base of my neck down through my heel. Much better job this time. An issue that I can see right now is my hips are a little twisted here. So in this instance, you would just ask the athlete to point both hips straight at the ground. That way they're not starting to twist through the hips, which I will show you a better example of in this last one right here. So this is over exaggerated, but you will see this a lot. The hips will open up as the athlete starts to bring the kettlebell towards the ground. So again, like I just said, just ask the athlete to point both pointers of his hip towards the ground and bring this hip down. That way, again, we're engaging everything throughout the core and the pelvis is remaining nice and stable. So that's it for the single leg RDL. If you found this helpful and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my mailing list on my website. That link will be provided in the notes below. Thank you.